Welcome back to the Albuquerque Vipers franchise on Madden 07. Week 13 now, and we are once again going to be hosting a team from the Bay Area, and it is the 7-4 San Francisco 49ers. So now, after dominating Oakland 28-12, we're taking on the San Francisco 49ers for the first time this season, and for the first time in I don't even know how long, in this series for sure. They are actually a somewhat decent team, and they're led by rookie quarterback Benji Barton, the third quarterback they have in the first round in the last like 10 years or so. They also have some familiar faces at the running back. Cadillac Williams spent the past 3 years with us, and then their backup running back is Michael Robinson, who you may remember if you're a longtime viewer. He was our starting running back way back in season 1. Hadn't really played since I think season 3 when he was with Seattle, maybe season 5. But really took a lot of years off, but now he's back with San Francisco in his age 31 season now. He was a rookie when he started off, obviously, his career, and then with us, he was a rookie too that we picked up off the streets, and now he's the backup running back, getting a good handful of carries here with San Francisco. They're going to start off by giving Cadillac Williams a carry, though. He takes it to the right side and picks up 5 yards. Cadillac goes right up the middle again, and even though there's no bad blood between Albuquerque and Cadillac, you know there's still that revenge game element here. You know he would absolutely love to torch us. 1st and 15 after the false start penalty. Benji Barton is almost intercepted there. He has a lot of yards. I think he's top 5 in yards in the league, but he only has 7 touchdowns to 7 interceptions so far. But he is a big reason San Francisco 7-5 currently, and that's a big reason why. 3rd down and 15 conversion to Darius Floyd. Perfect throw by Barton. That's going to get them just inside of our own territory. Now Williams on the draw. He's going to pick up a gain of 4. Barton fires this one right side. Pass is picked by Randall Slater. And Albuquerque has this thing going back the other way. Now, 49ers are putting together a pretty good drive, but Slater, our number 1 corner, puts an end to that. So here's our rookie running back, Greg Riddle. He's going to take it to the right side, and a big first play from scrimmage for Albuquerque, just shy of the 50. Figgins is going to get that carry now, and he's going to get us across the 50. Albuquerque really likes using all of their running backs. To throw for the first time today, it's a connection to Jamarcus Ward on the right side, and another quick set of downs. San Francisco sends the blitz on this next play. Vaughan Lewis is wide open over the middle. That's another easy first down. 6 yards shy of the red zone now. Play fake, crossfires over the middle. Phillips has it inside of the 5. And Albuquerque moving the football very nicely on their first drive. Goal to go. We give it to Blake Flowers, and he gets tackled into the end zone. Touchdown Vipers, and we strike first. Out of the eye, Williams gets away from a couple of defenders, has some nice blocking, and he's in open space. Slater's giving chase. He's not going to catch him. 30-20. He is gone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 80 yards from Cadillac Williams against his old mates here. It looked like we were originally going to bring him down in the backfield there, but he was able to escape Baron Cleveland and Eugene Thomas and take it all the way. We're going to try to mimic that, well, more or less. We give it to Greg Riddle, but he loses 3 yards on first down. Cross rolling to his right. He's going to dump this one off to Ron White, and the fullback picks up that lost yardage plus a couple more. Now looking for the 3rd down conversion. Cross letting this one fly for Ward. Just underthrown, but when you're throwing it off your back foot with pressure in your face like that, there's only so much you can do, and their defense is going to get a stop. Here's a play fake, and wide open downfield, it's Eddie Jackson. Holy cow, the Vipers bit on that play fake real hard, and the last 2 plays now for San Francisco have both been huge touchdowns. First, Cadillac Williams, and now Eddie Jackson, the number 1 receiver here. San Francisco's receivers are actually all their starting receivers, at least, all picked in the top 6 in recent years. None of them are very great, though. I mean, Eddie Jackson, the best of them all, and he was number 6. They got a guy at number 2. They got a guy at number 5. But despite San Francisco continuously picking within the top 10, they normally don't seem to be able to put together a good team. That is until this season. We draw to the end of the first quarter. Flowers is going to take this one to the right side, though. He steps out of bounds after a nice run, and that will take us now to the second quarter. Play fake, Cross trying to escape the defense. He's not going to be able to do that. That's the second string outside linebacker, Al Johnson, stepping in for the injured starter. Cross trying to throw this one again, firing downfield, and that would have been a very tight window. It gets broken up. Third down and long, now dumping this one off to Figgins, well shy of the sticks, but that will get Albuquerque in field goal range for John Hall. Here's a 47-yard attempt, and it stays to the right, no good. There's a penalty, and San Francisco is actually going to decline it instead of giving us some kind of an opportunity on fourth down. They're just going to take back over, and here's a run by Cadillac Williams across the 50. San Francisco looking to extend their lead even more. Cadillac is going to get this one. He takes us to the left, trying to fight through tackles, and he's got about 9 more yards. San Francisco really coming in and almost dominating Albuquerque early on. Asante Samuel a little banged up after that play. Out of the eye, they're going to give it to Cadillac again, and he gets denied any form of yardage there. 3rd and 3, quick throw on the slant, it's Darius Floyd, and he's across the 25-yard line, and Benji Barton, he got hit pretty hard as Albuquerque sent the blitz on that play, and Jared Williams is going to have to step into the game at quarterback, former New York Giant. Nice run right up the gut there, it's a gain of 9. Meanwhile, we have an update on Asante Samuel, he's going to be missing the remainder of this afternoon's game. 2nd down and 1. Well, it's going to go backwards. Another false start penalty on the same left guard. Toss to the left to Cadillac Williams. Gets away from one man. Spins it back inside, and he's down at the 10-yard line. Nasty run there by the former Viper. Goal to go, San Francisco. Williams evades the blitz, but that will force the incompletion. 2nd down and goal. Now Robinson in the backfield. He's going to stay in the block. He had a man open, but they were not on the same page. 3rd and goal now. Williams floats this one to the end zone. Jackson has it, and they're going to rule him out of bounds. Great tackle there by John Kelly. San Francisco is going to have to now settle for this Hugo Logan field goal, which is good, and they're up by 10. Cross rolling to his right now, and he's going to be caught from behind yet again at the Lake Doe this time. Cross fires this one left side. Phillips has it. He bobbled it, but still comes down with the reception across the 30. Riddle in the backfield, and he's going to stay in the block now. Now he's eventually going to run out, and Cross is going to throw it to him. He's going to get out to the 50 where he gets smacked. 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Will Tillman is going to get the carry. He takes it right up the gut, and his first carry today is going to pick up a quick first down. Play action, Cross throws on the move. Fitzgerald has to dive for this one, but he does make the reception out across the 20. Orlando Cross rolling to his right. He doesn't really have anyone open, but he's got a nice set of wheels on him, and he's going to pick up about 10 yards. 2nd down in inches. Riddle's going to take this one right up the gut. He's going to get tackled just inside of the end zone. The ball across the plane, and Albuquerque has another rushing touchdown today. Inside of 2 minutes left to go, and San Francisco is looking to extend their lead. Benji Barton fires over the middle. It's Vernon Davis, the veteran, over the middle. That's going to get them into our territory already. Throw to the right, nearly picked by Randall Slater, again, almost replicating his earlier interception. Barton under some pressure, but gets it off, and he's got his man, Lesno Waters, another receiver they took within the top 6 there, and he makes his first catch of the game. Going to the end zone now, it's Alonzo Waters making another reception there, holding on to it through a huge hit from John Kelly. In fact, I think the animation from John Kelly actually kept him in bounds, but still a very impressive catch that he was able to hold on to that one there. And now San Francisco leads by 10 with less than a minute to go in the first half. Albuquerque's going to try to score before the end of the half, but after 2 incomplete passes, it's 3rd down. Cross trying to avoid going 3 and out. He's going to take this one to the right. He's across the 30, and he has first down yardage with himself there. Under a little bit of pressure, he's going to fire this one to Brandon Jacobs. Nice stiff arm there. Another stiff arm, not Brandon Jacobs, but what's his face? I'm completely blanking on his name right now, but that was a lot of stiff arms and a lot of work to go into about 2 yards. Here's another run by cross, though. He's going to get across the 50, and with 23 seconds left, we're in Hail Mary range, but let's at least try to get in field goal range, and maybe after that, think about a touchdown. Third down for Cross. He's going to fire this one over the middle. He's got Fitzgerald out at the 35-yard line, and the Vipers are going to use their second timeout. Cross, is he going to go to the end zone here? Rolling to his right, throwing it at the last second. Riddle hauls this one in, picks up a first down with 2 seconds left on the clock. We call our last timeout, so that's going to make this field goal for John Hall easier. He does nail this one, and that's going to make it a 7-point game at halftime. The Vipers are going to get the football to start off the second half of play. And we're looking to kind of, not necessarily come back. We're only down by 7. But in a game that's been strangely dominated by San Francisco, it's time to do what we normally do to them, and that's a thrashing. So far, it's been a pretty solid drive up until now. Cornelius Griffin comes in the sack, completely unblocked. I don't know what my offensive line was doing there. They kind of just watched it happen. That's going to lead to a 3rd down and 16. Cross has a man wide open. Ron White bobbles it, hauls it in. He's got a first down, loses the football. Luckily, it goes out of bounds. Pretty strange play there on 3rd down as White had a hard time holding onto the football, but he still comes up clutch. Now going deep for Ward, and he has it inside of that 10. This one was not underthrown. Beautiful reception there. And now Will Tillman finishes the job. 3rd different running back to have a touchdown for us today, and that's going to tie this game up at 24 apiece. That took up about 4 minutes of the second half now, or the third quarter, whichever you want to call it. And now it's our turn to get a sack. Bernard Bailey goes right up the middle there, and he brings down Barton. 2nd and 15 after that big defensive play. Barton floats this one over the middle. He's got Alonzo Waters yet again, breaking away from John Kelly, and he's got a big play there, about 18 yards, I'd say. And 1st down and 10 just became 1st down and 5 after the rookie jumps off sides. Out of the I formation, Cadillac's going to take this to the right, gets away from Gordon, and he has 4. 2nd down and inches now. Barton wants to throw for it. Firing left side. He's got Darius Floyd out across the 30-yard line. Pretty nice catch that he made there in some pretty tight coverage. Williams has got some nice blocking on this next carry, but he loses the football. Manning scoops it up for Albuquerque. We got this thing going back our way, and to make matters worse for San Francisco, Williams is grabbing at his shoulder. He has to limp off of the field. But they are going to throw the challenge flag, and as we take a look at the replay, his knee and his elbow were definitely both down before the ball came out. So the play will be reversed, but unfortunately you cannot reverse Cadillac Williams' injury. So a lot more now is going to be on the shoulders of Michael Robinson, and you know what? Maybe he can handle it. That was a pretty solid run right there. 3rd down and short. Barton floats over the middle, wide open. Touchdown, Vernon Davis, and the 49ers recapture the lead here as we bit pretty hard on that play fake, and Vernon Davis wide open in the back of the end zone. So now, how can Albuquerque respond to that? Orlando Cross rolling to his right, doesn't have anyone open. He loses the football, and Griffin's going to pick it up. Touchdown. And Orlando Cross is hurt. Oh my goodness, that's worse than just what happened to San Francisco. Way worse. All of a sudden, we're down by 14 without Orlando Cross after a terrible scoop and score. Now Ray Dawkins is going to have to play. He fires this one over the middle, and he's nearly picked off. Looking for the 3rd down conversion, and he underthrows Larry Fitzgerald. And just like that, if San Francisco can put together a touchdown drive, they'll be going from up by 7 to up by 21. Rodney Williams punts this one away. It's going to be returned from his own 25-yard line, and Floyd loses the football. Mickens forced it free. Ron White picks it up, and he's going to have a defensive scoop and score. Now we've got one of our own. Holy cow, the momentum shifts in this game are crazy. A moment ago, I'm thinking about, man, we could very well be down by 21 soon, and after that, are we screwed? To all of a sudden, boom, it's back to a 7-point game. It's crazy, the momentum shifts that happen in the NFL. Well, we only have 1 quarter left of football to play. San Francisco trying to hold on to this lead. Barton looking to throw, gets it out to Michael Robinson, who makes the tough catch, but has a first down. That's going to get them out to midfield now. Barton fires this one right side. He's got Eddie Jackson in some tight coverage of his own there. It was good coverage by Randall Slater, but even a better throw. They're coming out in the I formation, and they're looking to throw this one over the middle. It's Waters making the catch, and another San Francisco first down. Trying to go up by 14 points. In the flat, and the pass is going to be knocked away. We finally have an update on Cadillac Williams. It's actually pretty serious. He suffered a strained shoulder and is going to be out for the next 4 weeks. Still no word on Orlando Cross's injury, though. Nice run there by Robinson. He makes it 3rd down and short. Barton to throw, and the pressure forces the incompletion. Great job by the defense. So instead of being down by 14, we're going to be down by 10 after this Hugo Logan field goal. That still will make it a 2-possession game, though, with less than 7 minutes left to play. And thank goodness, nothing serious for Orlando Cross. He is right back in the game here and taking off a huge run as he gets all the way out to the 50. Riddle in the backfield for Albuquerque. Cross wants to throw the football, though, using his offensive line wisely and maybe not wise enough. Al Johnson gets another sack there. He tried to use Tariq Glenn as a blocker, and he did, but in doing so, he rolled right into a sack, essentially. Cross looking to throw again off his back foot downfield. What a throw to Greg Riddle with 3 defenders in the area. Cross just makes it look so easy, and that's what makes him so great. Unfortunately, the offensive line kind of just likes watching him get sacked, I guess, as he is sacked for, what is that, the 4th or 5th time today. They kind of just let it happen, it seems. I know some of it's on me and, staying in the pocket too long, but sometimes the offensive line just let them go by. Cross looking for Jamarcus Ward on back-to-back plays. He missed on the first one, and this one he catches out of bounds. 4th down for John Hall. He did miss from 47 yards earlier, but he's going to nail this 49-yarder. That's going to make it a 7-point game with just over 4 minutes left to play. The defense has got to get us a stop. Nice throw to the right, but the toe's not dragged. It's going to be an incompletion. Play action over the middle, and Floyd is going to bring this one in. Kelly tried batting it away, but he just missed it there, and that's going to get them out to the 45-yard line. Darren Gordon, he's kind of been picked on today. Barton looking to throw, but Bernard Bailey gets in there. Actually, I think that was Roger Wicks who got in there, forcing the incompletion. 3rd down and 9. They're going to give it to the fullback. The rookie Austin goes up the middle. We were not expecting that. Thank goodness Randall Slater was there for the tackle. And we're going to have one last chance now to go downfield and attempt to try to tie the game up. Last play before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be caught by Ward, and he is gone. Nick Clements, get out of here with your 79 speed. That's nothing against the 99 speed of Jamarcus Ward, one of the fastest players in all of football. Holy cow, what a mismatch that was there. And did we score too quickly, though? Yeah, we're going to be tied up at 41 apiece, but San Francisco has plenty of time to work with here. And there is a big sack by Albuquerque, though. It's going to make it 3rd down and long. You know what? Now maybe we can start thinking about winning in regulation, especially with Michael Robinson running it on 3rd and long. He does pick up a pretty nice gain, but he's still going to be well shy of the sticks. We're going to use our first timeout. Okay, we have about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to try to get into field goal range and win this one in regulation. Vaughan Lewis can't haul that one in on 1st down, though. Cross rolling to his right, trying to direct traffic downfield, and once again caught from behind. Former 1st overall pick Lake Doe with his 3rd sack of the season. He only had 5 going into today's game. Cross surveys the field, now fires this one downfield. Broken up, intended for Fitzgerald. In hindsight, throw it to either the right side or the left for Ward or Phillips as they were both one-on-one. Instead, San Francisco is now the one once again thinking about winning in regulation. It's been a pretty good day for the rookie so far, over 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that 1 interception, and he almost threw a second one to Gordon there. third down now. They're 4 for 8 on third down today. Make it 4 for 9 as Michael Robinson, wrong running back, goes nowhere there. We're going to use our last time out. Under 10 seconds left to go, and we might as well try some kind of a Hail Mary here. Cross is going to run, and he gets out of bounds. We're actually going to call our last time out there instead. And with 1 second left, might as well try a Hail Mary. Looking for Jamarcus Ward. He's breaking away from the defense. Has it inside of the 10, but that was not Nate Clements defending him. That DB a little bit faster. And we're going to be going into overtime at 41 apiece. I don't think anyone was expecting this kind of a high-scoring game going into this afternoon's game. Albuquerque's going to win the coin toss, and of course, we're going to choose to receive. Let's try to win this on this first drive and not even give San Fransisco a chance. 4 yards for Greg Riddle on first down. Cross is going to fire this one to Flowers now, and he's going to get out across the 35. That's going to get Cross over 400 yards passing today. Riddle with another carry. Nice stiff arm, and he has a gain of 9. That's going to get us out to midfield. Cross looking to throw under some pressure, trying to not get sacked again. Gets it out to Charles Phillips. Great throw over Al Johnson. That's going to get us into long field goal range, but you know what? Be nice to get a little bit closer, and that's exactly what Flowers does for us there. Quick first down. Let's still get a little bit closer without doing anything too stupid, though. And that is exactly what Will Tillman does for us. Another first down. And why waste any more time? 34 yards for John Hall for the game, and he's gonna split the uprights. Albuquerque wins in overtime, a game that San Fransisco led for a majority of the game, but Jamarcus Ward, Orlando Cross, and how about all 4 of these running backs playing pretty good football too. All around fantastic game. We had over 500 yards of offense. They had over 400 yards. Combined, we might have been close to 1,000 yards total offense today. Holy cow, that was such a great game. 418 yards exactly for Cross there. Specifically, I should say, a touchdown. No interceptions, although he did have that bad fumble that got returned for a touchdown. And Greg Riddle, over 5 yards a carry for him. Tillman, and Flowers all ran for touchdowns. Almost 200 yards for Jamarcus Ward, including that 80-yard touchdown. Fitzgerald only with a couple of receptions. Charles Phillips with about 53 yards. The offensive line was the big weakness of our offense today, I would have to say, as they gave up 7 sacks. Cross was sacked 7 times. The majority of them was the fault of the offensive line. But the defense also didn't play too spectacular. We did get an interception and a couple sacks from Bernard Bailey. And Orlando Cross has his 3rd Offensive Player of the Week award this season. Looking at some of the other games that took place this week, we have a lot to get to, so let's just jump right into it. Atlanta wins a low-scoring game here with Pittsburgh. They upset them 7-3. The Tennessee Titans, they have been an incredibly hot and cold team this season. They were down 38-0 at one point. They got 6 points in garbage time, 4 interceptions thrown by their quarterbacks. Meanwhile, the Redskins get a much-needed victory. And another weird game here as New England is going to annihilate New York 31-0. The reigning MVP, Phillip Rivers, no touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Meanwhile, Alex Malone throws for 4 touchdowns. And Houston, they still have a shot at the AFC South. Eli Manning throws 3 touchdowns in this victory here. They are still a couple of games behind Indianapolis, but with a little bit of luck, they could still take the division. And how about the Bears? They're on top of the NFC North now after a dominant win over the Packers, and a big reason for that, Aaron Rodgers did not play a majority of the game, and the backup threw a couple of bad interceptions. And Seattle keeps losing. They're on a 3-game losing streak now, this time upset by the Eagles. Each quarterback throwing a touchdown and a pick. Not a whole lot of running game for Seattle, and that's really been killing them because that's kind of what they thrive on. And now Denver, without Andrew Hester, is still dominating 10-2 on the season as they defeat Cleveland 33-21. The Browns now sit at 7-5. And that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video. That would be awesome. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey reminding you to stay moist.